Welcome to your application for IAYT Certified Yoga Therapist. Grandparenting Pathway 2, seasoned yoga therapist who began practice prior to 2008 and have had a sustained yoga therapy practice since that time. We have uploaded all the tables that you will need in order to submit your application on our website under certification. One more important thing to do before you actually start the online application is to review the policies that are shown on the application materials page. Once you've prepared your materials and looked over the policies and procedures, you're ready to apply. So click on the button that says Apply via Grandparenting Pathway 2 on the application page. This will take you to the registration page. This lets you register to apply. You will pay $125 of the $250 application fee. That $125 is a non-refundable portion, and you pay the second half upon approval. When you have registered, this will give you a link to the actual online application. The first part of this reviews much of what you will have read already, including how to name your files for submission. And again, if you haven't looked at the application materials, now is the time to make sure you do that and fill it in. Now you're ready to fill out the online application. This is the easy part. You'll notice we've entered some humorous information here, but you will follow along and enter your own. Your member number will be something you probably don't know, but you can click on the membership card link and get it there. Also notice that if you roll over any field that is underlined, there is online help there that tells you a little bit more about those fields. We want to know the approximate year you began practicing as a yoga therapist, even if that is not included in your table. So perhaps you put in your table years going back to 2002, but you actually began practicing in 1995. And there are other questions here. What other activities have you been participating in? Related organizations that you're affiliated with. Some of these are not requirements at all. They are for us to know about our members and our certified therapist. What style predominantly informs your practice? And then any of the IAYT accredited programs with which you may be affiliated. You may be adjunct faculty or full-time faculty, or you may have also graduated from one of those programs in addition to your extensive practice. So please click that field. You'll notice on all of them there's an other field, so you can always fill in one if it's missing. Now you have the opportunity again to click on the various policies if you haven't done that yet, and read them. In 3 of these cases you must read and abide by, and the scope of practice, it's important to notice that it says read and understand the IAYT Certified Yoga Therapist scope of practice. At any time, you can save and continue later. You'll notice that that's at the bottom of each page. So you can leave this and come back. It will retain your information. We do ask that you have some teacher training. That's important. The grandparenting rules have more details about what can count as evidence if you did not go through an actual training program. Click on Next at the bottom of each page. We ask which type of yoga therapy resume you're submitting, either the one that we've provided or perhaps your own format, as long as it contains these elements. We're looking at them here on the screen as if the document is embedded in there. It is not. You will have filled that out separately. You go to the next page and fill out the estimated hours across your years of practice. Again, the total hours, whether you had submitted those on your table or not. But then the date range of client case examples will reflect the 20 examples that you filled out on your client case table. This particular person that we're filling out here has been in practice considerably longer than any of you will have been. You can see as you're watching this that there are some red numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It says that page is incomplete. Now you're on page 6 of this application, and we want to know if you are submitting tables, a training table, and are you a licensed healthcare practitioner? If you are, please click that one. If you are and you do not see the type of licensed healthcare practitioner that you are, please put that in the other category. There's an other button and then allows you to specify the type. And the same thing applies in the case of certified and other complementary modalities. We need 2 references from you. These can be clients or contacts, colleagues, or perhaps teachers, so that they can help verify your training and experience should we need to do that. We ask if you want to be listed, and then give us the exact information you want on your certificate. And give us some feedback on the application, please. We want a statement from you that this information is true, accurate, and complete. And again, you'll notice you can save and continue later at any point. On the next page, this is the final. This checklist is for your use. It's not a required list, but these are the tables. These are the things that are required before you complete your application. And then we're going to ask that you send us that information by email to the address shown here. So you can click on that link or copy and paste it. Put your name and member number in the subject line of the email that you're going to send us with the attached files. Copy and paste that into there and put your name and member number so that we can connect to your files with your application. Attach those files and send it off to us. Click submit, and this is what you'll get. Save the submission number. If you want to print the application, this is an opportunity for you to do it, and we suggest you do that so that you have a hard copy. And we're ready to review at our end and be back in touch with you with approval or a request for some clarification if that's needed. We look forward to receiving your application.